Chapter 19. It's stupid. I hate teachers. They spoil everything. It's the summer holidays, so it should be just 6 weeks of lying in bed, watching TV, messing with Vinny, eating ice cream and having fun. Instead, they've given us lots of homework. Whoever heard of doing homework in the holidays? Sophia moaned to next to Auntie as she banged her bag onto the table. She was there for tea as she only had half a day of school as it was the last day of term. My teacher said I don't take school seriously enough. She ganged up with my Year 6 teacher and they want me to write a diary over the summer holidays. What a bloody cheek! Any more of that language and I have to wash your mouth out with soap and water, madam, scolded next door Auntie. Next door Auntie usually let Sophia off with worse behaviour than this, but today she was taking her babysitting role seriously. Sorry, Sophia said meekly. But it's not fair, really, it's not fair. Why should I waste my holiday writing a diary? Besides, Dad told us diaries are private, so I won't let them read it. I'll get that book and lock that says, "Oh, sorry, Miss Nosy Parker. I've done a diary and written 100 words a day, but it's private. You can't read it." Next Auntie smiled and tickled Sophia under the cheek. "You are such a little horror, you really are. Don't you let your dad hear you talking like that. He'll have your guts for garters. He really will. You are right, madam, sometimes." "Me? Vinny's the madam. She's going to tell Mum and Dad that I have to do it, and Dad will insist on checking it every night." Before long, Sophia was happily eating next to Auntie's chips, and she forgot about school. When she heard her parents on the stairs, she leapt up, kissed next to Auntie goodbye, grabbed her bag and clattered back to the flat for dinner, her second of the night. The next night is the first proper day of the holiday, and drats, complained Sophia. Dad hasn't forgotten about the diary. "Come on everyone, listen to Sophia," Dad insists. We're all sitting in the living room after dinner. Dad insists we turn the telly off in the evening for at least an hour because of family time, because he thinks we've been watching TV all day, which we have of course. Sophia pretends to read out. I quickly realise what she's doing, but Mum and Dad are listening carefully. "Dear Diary, my only true friend, I'm so all alone, with just the TV for company," she says with full sincerity. "Yes, dear Diary, I am very, very sad. I've been locked up in a flat all day while my parents were out at work." She stops. Mum looks horrified. "Show me that," she says, taking the diary from Sophia. "It could be private," Sophia says teasingly. "Ah, she's only mucking about. Come on, darling, read what you've written properly," she says, sounding relieved. "Dear Diary, day 1 of the summer holidays. Well, the sun shone for exactly 35 minutes, so no summer in the holiday yet. Had sugar puffs for breakfast, watched some TV. Dad came home for lunch and brought some chips. Vinny promised to set me up a Facebook account when I'm old enough, so I'll tell you all about that then. Signing off till then, and I'll put 3 kisses," Sophia adds. What actually happened was about 6 a.m. She bounced out of bed yelling, "It's the holidays, it's the holidays. Get out of bed, I've got it all planned, Vinny." I tried to roll over and ignore her, but she was far too excited. Even the homework I had to do won't ruin things. I'll do it fast and have 6 whole weeks of watching daytime telly. We can rush around and tidy up just before Dad comes home for lunch to check on us. Right on cue, Dad popped home, had lunch and sat down and watched TV for a bit with us. Then he went back to work. I had to remind her that we were supposed to do a little bit of study in the day. It isn't school homework, it's work Dad and Mum set us for us. She normally gets spellings to learn and I do some maths. Sophia rarely bothers to do it though, and often forget to check the work we do anyway. We sat and watched all the kids' programs about making things, but hardly ever made anything, as we never have any of the right stuff. And we've certainly never found the sticky black plastic and PVA glue shop either, which you need to make anything at all, it seems. Though I did copy down a recipe or two, especially the cupcake ones. Sophia is up early again, and she's ready for a big adventure, she says. She runs through the living room to flick on the TV and so she can check the weather. She stomps back into the bedroom. "The weatherman says it's going to be rubbish all week," she grumps. "I don't think we're going to get out to the park. The thought makes me feel very grumpy too. Even we can't watch that much TV. Those damn girls and Abby and Pinky are really lucky. They're on holiday in a hot country at Serena's wedding. For what, the entire holidays?" She quizzes me as I grab a bowl and pour in some cornflakes. "Yep, all of Serena's family and all of Abby's family too. The whole tribe are there all summer. I think about 25 of them are flying out. I hope the wedding is as good as Sasha's was. The furthest we're going this summer is Southend. We're going for the day and it's a really big treat. We do love it. But let's face it, Southend isn't exactly hot or exotic, but we're excited anyway. Mum always makes the best picnics, and Dad always tries it on and says he would rather stay at home writing. A chance to get some peace, he says, but Mum won't have any of it. She makes him come, and he always enjoys it in the end. Whoops, I forgot to fill in my diary. I have to squeeze in as much as possible today, or I'll be for it. She dashes off to find her crumpled diary. I dump my breakfast bowl in the sink and turn on the computer. Talking about Serena's wedding has made me think again about Abby's situation. I decide I need to know more about forced marriages, and the internet seems a good place to start.